bandits selling single cards. Well, we all know it is very easy, but if you scale that out, well, I already received multiple questions that, okay, Sigi, you have more than 50,000 cards. How do you store them? How do you do your order picking? Imagine if you have a large order, or imagine 1,000 cards. How do you do that? How do you have that correct system? How do you do that efficiently without not wasting 8 hours in picking all those cards? Well, first of all, you gotta have the correct boxes to store your cards in. So, what do I mean? Well, you have these boxes to store 1,000 cards in, for example. You have boxes to store 2,000 cards in, yes. And you have, of course, boxes to store 4,000 cards in. You even have bigger boxes. But at a certain moment, we made a decision, the boxes for 4,000 cards, they are more ideal for us, let's say, because you have boxes where you can even put 8,000 cards in, but those boxes weigh a ton as well. And is that always so convenient? No. Boxes of 4,000, they are more convenient, and that's just what we chose to do. We use a variety of 4,000 and 2,000 card boxes. Now, where do we get these boxes? Well, we have our own supplier. And in case you wonder, no, we will not sell them. Why? Because it's a pain in the ass. These boxes you still need to fold yourself, and they get shipped unfolded to us, and then we need to ship them unfolded to you. Just a pain in the ass. You will receive them. You will say, Sigi, I received my boxes damaged. I want a refund. And then we will say, okay, we will take the L. And no, I don't want that. Just look carefully on the internet and don't overpay. These boxes, pretty cheap. They should be pretty cheap, but you gotta find a decent supplier for that. I will not be that supplier. But okay, now, do you know that we now store them in boxes like 2,000 and 4,000 single cards? But that doesn't answer the question, what kind of a system do we use and how do we do that to make it efficient in grabbing cards from multiple boxes? Because a box is 4,000, we have more than 50,000 cards. You can imagine we have more than 20 boxes of 4,000 cards. So let me show you what we got. First of all, our main cabinet is IKEA's finest. So we have this cabinet here, which is a very costly cabinet, by the way, and this is an IKEA kitchen cabinet. Yes, you hear that correctly. It is a kitchen cabinet. You're using it for trading cards. Who gives? You got a problem with that? And we have placed some drawers inside of it as well. These are, you can guess it, kitchen drawers, my friends, and they can stand the weight. That is very important. You need to have a convenient system where you can conveniently pick out your cards, and they need to be sturdy. So this is a system. We got the idea from YouTube videos. So if you want such an idea, go look around. I'll paste a link to one of the videos that we used to get the idea from. A very friendly guy on YouTube, and this works. But I gotta tell you, this is very costly as well. This cabinet costs us 431 euros. You hear that right, 431 euros. But okay, enough about the price. Yeah, I'm still not over that, but okay, it is what it is. Now, what can you place inside the drawers? Plain and simple. We can place 2 boxes in there. A box of 4,000 cards and a box of 2,000 cards. Per drawer, we can put 6,000 cards in average. I'm saying in average because you can always place more cards inside these boxes if they are not sleeved. Because as you can see, we sleeve the cards. Why do we do that? Well, plain and simple. We wanna protect the cards. We want to make sure that if we do a quality check and if we say a card is near mint, that it remains near mint. We do the quality check at step number 1. We check the cards, then we sleeve them up, we sort them, and then we put them online. But imagine you place them inside your bins and you are shuffling around and you are scratching one card with another. Because you can have a foil in between those and you name it and you scratch it and you don't check it out afterwards before you send it to your customer, and then the customer complains, Sigi, I bought a near mint card from you, but it is in EX. There are scratches on it. I do my quality check at step number 1, not before I ship it off to the customer. That is a decision that I made, and I made a decision. I sleeve all my cards. All my 50,000 plus cards are sleeved. You're gonna go mental right now because, so much sleeves. Yeah, yes, indeed. We sleeve them all because we are truly pro in the sense that the cards, the quality needs to be respected. Quality. And that is what our business is going for. Now then also, this is now all nice and well, and you still need to have a system because you still need to know where is what. So we divide it up. This is, for example, Pokemon, the Mega Evolution English. And then we go further, and this is now Scarlet and Violet. this system for Scarlet and Violet is not ideal yet, because we still need to put them in function of, okay, when were they released? In which order were they released? This is now Pokemon English, Scarlet and Violet. If we now take a look at the Japanese ones, you can clearly see they are in the correct order. And you can also see we placed such dividers in between. These dividers are very convenient. They don't come like that. You can see that our business cards are taped to it. Why is that? Because otherwise, if you put it in it, you don't see it anymore. Yeah, it's gone. So we decided, okay, let's put something on it and put a sticker on top of it, and we then quickly know which set it is. This helps tremendously in order picking, because now you quickly know where each set starts. This is very much recommended. Also, keep it low budget. Keep it low budget. There are so many solutions. You can even fabricate such a thing yourself instead of buying plastic and then taping business cards to it. You can find decent solutions. So this is now how we organize everything, plain and simple. And now we need to get, okay, we got an order, Pokemon Mega Evolution, we search for the cards, we go to the next drawer, okay, Scarlet and Violet, and we continue. But you can see here, this cabinet, for 50,000 plus cards, this is not sufficient. No, we still have Magic the Gathering over there, Magic the Gathering over there, Magic the Gathering, Disney Lorcana, and then Star Wars Unlimited. And that's not all, because we are going to add Yu-Gi-Oh! As well to the party, and who knows what else. I'm also sorting out the Weiss Schwarz cards that we have, because we want to get a bit out of it and we want to just sell the single cards, so that it all adds up. And I don't have enough room in the cabinet. But as I told you, the cabinet is 431 euros. It is a big investment. If you don't have that money lying around, if your single card business is not bringing in enough revenue to buy that, don't do it. Don't do it. You can do it with boxes of 4,000 and you can place them on a table and then you pick the cards. You can do that as well. We don't get the room for that here. And this is now a good solution. Will I be buying another cabinet? Yes, but I'm buying that with the profit we make on the single cards. Plain and simple, we are spreading the costs. That's what you should do. Don't put yourself in debt for your business. Right? So we have all these boxes here still open like that, and I do then set per set, TCG per TCG. If I need cards for Magic the Gathering, I put all the boxes for Magic the Gathering, I put them open, and I can search for all the cards. This is how I did it in the beginning, but imagine you need to do a Cardtrader zero order. That is, hundreds of people can order from you in the period of 1 week, and then Cardtrader combines that into one big order, and then you need to get all those cards over a few days and you need to ship that off. Imagine that you need to gather like that, 1,000 cards. It can be time consuming. That's why we've got this bad boy here to reduce the time that we need, and we are slowly but still optimizing further processes. Why is that important? Because I don't want to spend 8 hours in gathering 1,000 cards. That's a waste of time for me as well, because don't forget, a lot of these 50,000 cards are low value bulk cards, sometimes 5 cents. You don't make a lot of profit on it, and the less time you spend on it, the better. Now, what is my further recommendation? Scale it out. Do not forget what I said in a previous video. When you start off with selling single cards, you are starting at the bottom of the ladder. Don't go running when you are still in the crawl phase. You still then need to learn how to walk properly before you can run with the big boys. I'm not a big boy. I'm still also underneath the ladder. And will I continue selling single cards with low value of 5 cents? In the future, no. My plan is build up the business, build up the brand, sell cards of 5 cents, and then hopefully in like 2-3 years, I can say bye-bye to those low value cards, and we can perhaps scale up to only doing full art cards and more valuable cards or graded cards, you name it, to scale the business. You gotta start slow. Everybody starts underneath the ladder. You as well. You can put as much money in it as you like, but if you don't get any returns afterwards because you make mistakes, and yes, you are gonna make mistakes, and on some things you are gonna make a loss. If you are stubborn, if you think you know it better, you are tend to fail. Think about it carefully and learn from the mistakes that we made already and that we are sharing with you. Learn, okay, how we are doing this, and watch other YouTubers perhaps, because it can be interesting, but not everybody is as transparent as we. If you like the content, also don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. And also, very important, if you have any questions, if you have any remarks, if you have any advice, drop it down below. And I'm out.